What's up, guys? This is Crowbar, and today Crowbar is bringing you something I didn't expect to be bringing you. A little bit ago, I pre-ordered Yooka-LayLee on the PS4, and it gave me a little demo thing for free. I don't know if you can download the demo without pre-ordering it, but I launched it the other day, and it actually is like a little dev level. There's quills to collect and other random stuff to see, and obviously a lot of what's in here is going to be subject to change to the main game. And I figured this would just be a good thing to talk over as far as like what I'm looking forward to with Yooka-LayLee in general. This little robot guy is about to tell me that there's some sort of reward for getting all the quills in the level. I have no idea what that is. So I figured we'd find out together. This might be a couple episodes long, but it shouldn't be super long. Step closer, move with L, and jump with X. So, unlike in the main game where I'm sure you're going to have to unlock most of the basic abilities, we do have access to, well, pardon me, a couple of them right from the get-go. We can do the roll and the double jump and stuff like that, which I think are all going to be basic tutorial things that you'll get pretty early on in the main game. And you can do a slam attack and a high jump, and you can hover, and then holding the other shoulder lets you roll around, which seems to be pretty akin to Kazooie's Talon Trot in Banjo-Kazooie. So let's get the walls down real quick, and then we'll do some chatting while I explore some stuff. Looks like our sound effect voices are back from the Banjo-Kazooie games as well. I am inept. Oh, what a mean name. Virtual reality sandbox simulation, the real world final game. Meat beings can use a number of jumping and attacking moves in this test area, more in the final game. Traverse, make organic feelings. Collect all 100 quills for a moderate reward. It's what you DNA bags would call a right old lark. Access granted, press switch to enter. Okay, and this is about as far as I got before I was just like, I should probably record this. I got all day, jump with X, and L2 in the air to ground smash. Oh, and I missed. I did that last night, too. Boom, okay. Ew. Bug detected, please tell devs they messed up. Nothing to do with me, alright, I'm supposed to be a security bot. What do I know about tutorials? Okay, so we're just gonna get to play around from here. So the little bit of waddling around I did do, I saw that there's a chest up there. I have no idea how to get to it yet. I imagine it'll be at the end of whatever that path over there is. There's also like, if we drop down here, there's some platforms back there I can't reach yet, things like that. All of which we'll be discovering together, I assume. But yeah, so we're just gonna wander around and look at what they've released so far. This guy right here being a prime example. This is a hill that's too steep to walk up, but for whatever reason we can roll up it, which to me seems harder, but in any case, if you didn't know already, Yooka-LayLee is being made by Platonic Games, which has a lot of like Rare alumni in it. Rare being the people who made Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, Conker's Bad Fur Day, stuff like that. In fact, I'm pretty sure the music that I'm hearing right now is like a Grant Kirkhope composition, which makes me incredibly happy. It's a quill. A pretend VR quill. 100 of us and receive a page. Or a pagey, I guess? So maybe quills are notes and pages are jiggies, analog-wise. That's interesting. Just random bit of geometry sticking out there. So right off the bat, like, I already, like, adore their character designs. When I first heard about Yooka-LayLee, I was kind of, frankly, a little skeptical about the whole chameleon and bat thing. It sounded weird. But then again, the more I thought about it, bear and bird doesn't exactly sound normal either. They're just, you know, characters from back in the day where you could make basically whatever you wanted, and as long as it was entertaining, people didn't really care. But in any case, I never actually owned... Well, no, I take that back. I did own an N64, but well after it was, like, the modern system. What's this chest? Can I break this? Oh, it's gonna tell me. Impressive hacking skills to break that lock. Or you could just give it a whack. Sure. Okay, so we got more quills in the chest. Oh, I can actually be in the chest. That's nice little attention to detail. But yeah, so I never owned an N64, but many of my friends did. So I did play a lot of swimming stuff. Not a lot of swimming stuff. If you're sure water won't affect your circuitry. Extra eyes, square to sync, move with L. Sure. So yeah, I played a lot of like DK64 and Banjo-Kazooie. I never actually got to play Banjo-Tooie, but I've seen many a Let's Play of it at this point. And it was a lot of fun, from what I can tell anyway. Yeah, it's just, this Yooka-Laylee represents something I think is really unique in that, like, oh, whoa, that was interesting. I kind of figured he'd auto-jump when I did that, but he did not. The age of, like, these 3D platformers kind of came and went, but we have a lot of very nostalgic gamers in the position to make games now. And so we're seeing a bit of, like, a resurgence of these things. No, he just doesn't jump. Maybe I have to learn how to do that? Or can I jump? Oh, no, I guess I'm just mistiming it. We're seeing a bit of a resurgence of the... God, I'm bad at this. Of this game type, with things like this, and like the Crash Insane trilogy is getting remade and re-released, which I'm also incredibly excited about. Excited with an X. I got one finally. This is a bit harder to control than I thought it would be. And again, this is all like early days demos stuff, so a lot of the stuff could be changed by now. I think we're about a month out of the game being released. But, yeah, I don't know, I find it really exciting because I loved those old platformers. Like, games like Spyro, and Crash are some of my, like, early days gaming memories, and I would love to see those properties come back the way they once were. Like, I know Spyro is still kind of, like, tangentially related to the Skylanders stuff, but, like, even the very first one, that was not a Spyro game. I mean, you collected treasure and you could play as Spyro, but it's just by no means the same. And so if specifically if this one does really well, which I'm really hoping it will, and it looks like it might. Hold L2, press X. If it does, I think we might get kind of a second coming of these, like, old platformer games. And it's also just... Yeah, I'm so excited for that to actually happen. It's also one of those things where, what the hell? Just random bit of different colored thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here or not. I can't break that. Oh, no, but I can move it.
Which one's Yooka? Which one's Laylee?
Yooka is the chameleon and Laylee is the bat.
Yooka is adorable.
I absolutely adore Laylee's little floppy legs as you walk around, and like the walk animation is like a march. And I've already seen a few like people get to play like early, you know, access sort of stuff. Oh, hey, okay. So we've got a push maze, not exactly a hard one, but a push maze nonetheless. Like some of the humor in it is very, very rare. Like the first NPC you'll run into in the actual game is a snake who wears pants named Trousers, which is a stupid joke, but I find it hilarious. And yeah, like we've already seen, like the kind of like sound effect talking is back, which is something that's kind of very rare-ish. They did it in, I don't know if they did it in DK64, but I think there were some characters that spoke like that. What do you got for me, Mr. Dude? You haven't seen any other organics around. So difficult to satisfy the urge to exterminate. What did you think of the different cameras leading up to this point? Do you have a favorite? I'm advised meat beings can discuss feedback on the Platonic forums. Oh, that's really cool. So this is kind of like an open, like, beta for them in a way. That's badass. Well done. So yeah, anyway, I like this overhead view. I wish you could move. Like, I don't mind being stuck at a particular angle or height or something like that, but being able to tweak the camera a little bit would be helpful, I think. But I'm sure that's what that entire box was for, was just camera testing. But yeah, anyway, I don't remember what the hell I was saying. Ooh, I made it. Can I go higher? Maybe. Yeah. I don't know if there's actually anything up here. Oh, okay. Maybe there is. Let's go this way. But yeah, it's also, I was thinking about this earlier, and at one point in time... Huh? Yeah, I know. At one point... Where? Those ones?
No, over there. I'm up there behind the wall. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Over there.
I can't get up that far.
You could have gone around the corner.
You do your own thing. I can't go around the corner. There's no...
No, right there. Like, there's a ledge right there.
Yeah, I won't be able to get back up. I can't jump that far, I don't think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, see,
He's got some decent distance on him. I'm gonna play the game my way. You're barely close enough to be heard, so... I actually may not be able to get up that high. That's weird. I got up... Are they not the same size? Maybe not. Anyway, at one point in time, if you wanted to make a new game, if you wanted to make a new IP or something like that, you just made a platformer. That's all you needed to do. And basically anybody would take it. It's how, like, Donkey Kong got revitalized from its country days. It's how we got Banjo-Kazooie, but even, like, old, like, crappy licensed, like, company games were all just like, just make a platformer. It's really easy. And some of them, even the kind of crappy licensed ones, ended up being okay. Oh, I do have just, like, regular Dumbo Jump. I forgot about that. And that's not really true anymore. It's very much like the first-person shootery thing, and I don't really think we're ever gonna get all the way back to, like, the heyday of the platformer. I think that's gone, but I do think that there is room in gaming for the 3D platformer and the collectathon and that sort of thing. Okay, so that's how I was supposed to get here, but who likes doing things the right way? Or I could go down... there was that tunnel in the water that I ignored as well. Yeah. But yeah, I think there's definitely space in the gaming sphere to have games like this again and have them be good. So I'm so hopeful that this ends up being awesome. I'm already pretty down with how it feels. The camera's a little jittery, but I'm still gonna chalk that up to the fact that this is a demo. It's so colorful. I like the look of it so much. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh, does that work? I don't know. Okay. So where else can I go? Nice floaty. Ooh. Bam. Well, I can't shove it down further. That's a little weird. I think in the main game we're probably going to have an air meter of some sort, but it doesn't exist yet. That's just geometry of some sort. Can I swim faster somehow? I cannot. It doesn't look like there's any... Oh, wait, no. Here's a trench. Okay, that's the trench that I saw earlier. How am I doing? 20 minutes? Yeah, I think I'm probably about a third of the way through. If I make a lot of progress real quick here, we'll call this one video, but otherwise, probably split this into two. Okay, so how do I get up there? that there's a treasure chest up here. Maybe, I guess I didn't know how far I could hover before. So maybe if I do the springy thing. Yeah. Cool. Ah, okay. Careful there. Boing. I like Yooka's, or I like LayLee's like little sound effects too. It's really cute. It's a very strong bat. Alright, a couple more quills up here. We are about a third of the way through, I think. Anything on off of this side? Doesn't look like. Okay, cool. I really dig this too. Whee. Okay, that's too steep even to roll up. There's a lot of shit over there. Okay. Yeah, we might be breaking this into 2 pieces, but that's okay. I think I got everything out of that thing. But I did... Oh, no, I didn't, though. Because I didn't go across those platforms. Maybe I can get there a different way? But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out just from a mechanics sort of view, because like there's a lot to like about Banjo-Kazooie and those sorts of games, but they are kind of rigid in how you can do what you can do, and we've gotten like we still look on those very nostalgically, but did I exterminated all the other NPCs in this simulation. Now you can roam free. Okay. So I don't know how receptive to a new game we're gonna be that limits the way you can solve puzzles comparatively to how forgiving we are of older games. But we'll see. Then again, players don't really need to make a choice all of the time necessarily. At some point along the way, we got told that like being told that a thing is a certain way is a bad thing, and I don't personally believe that. I think as long as you make a good thing, I don't really care that much if I didn't get to make all of the decisions regarding that thing. Okay, there's nothing up here. I'm gonna have to hop my way back across, aren't I? Are you a bad guy? You look like a bad guy. Oh, okay, yeah, you're probably a bad... Looks like he's wearing a kigurumi. Bam! I got you. Oh, there's 3 more. I only got the 1 attack at the moment. You have pants on your head. Yeah, it looks like he gets to take an extra hit. Let me jump. Yay! What did that do? Did it do anything? Do I just win? Oh! Oh, whoa! Okay. Place I can go? What's up, dudes? Are you in boxes? I can't seem to break these boxes. This is kind of sad. Oh, maybe these are just their animations? Running. I'm scared. Alright, well, whatever. Any quills hiding in here? I don't think so. I like this guy. I like the dancing dude. I can't tell where their body ends. If that's their mouth, they've got a really serious underbite. Alright, anyway. I suppose I'll check behind this staircase over here. Any quills? Nope, no quills. Okay. So yeah, these just look like poses and stuff, which is nifty. I don't know why I didn't expect that to, like, take me somewhere. Bam! Oh, he's got a cowboy hat! So yeah, wearing clothing gives him an extra hit. I don't have an air attack of any kind. Alright, that did the thing again, but doesn't look like anything actually happened. So let's get out of here. I'm gonna have to hover all the way back across. Okie dokie then. In that case, since we are pushing the 25-minute mark, I'm gonna go ahead and call that there. We'll be back real soon with more of the toy box, and hopefully we'll be able to wrap this up in 1 or maybe 2 more parts. It does look like there's an awful lot I haven't seen yet. So yeah, we'll be back soon, guys. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that like button for me. And subscribe to not miss the next parts of this guy, and also not to miss when I'm playing the actual game in about a month once it comes out. So I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.